Okay, let me share what I've been wanting to say. This year, 2025, started with me feeling completely overworked. So many orders, so much creative work, and now my body reaches a point where it's demanding rest. But despite this, there is still this nagging urge, this pressure to create more, because if you stop creating, it feels like you stop earning. And that fear is hard to shake, isn't it? What I realize is that pressure can actually trap creativity, binding it, limiting it. Creativity needs space to flow naturally, to align with the rhythm of our lives. And that's what I'm trying to embrace, even if it's messy and uncertain. This year, I've poured my energy into creating this chapel. Let me just show you. I wanted to create a feeling of a forgotten sacred place, hidden underground, with water dripping down the walls, with time visibly etched into its surface. My goal was to transport you to a different time and space. To help you meditate, to anchor you in your spirituality, if you have some. Well, even if you don't, you can still try. You haven't tried that one yet, right? I wanted it to become a part of yourself that can never be replaced, not by anything artificial, nor by LEDs, artificial intelligence, nothing modern. This beauty and this chapel is challenging, I know. It's raw, dark, actually exactly how it should be. I used magma glaze to evoke texture of Cappadocian caves. I love working with clay and ceramics, basically because it lets shape the feelings, bringing something imagined into a physical world. It's like painting, but in 3D. A painting that you can step inside. But there is a truth. This chapel, it didn't turn out the way I envisioned. I can still hear my inner critic shouting at me, telling me that this is not what I intended. The dark interior, hello. It was supposed to be lighter. There was supposed to be more contrast between the angel and the walls. And you messed up, my dear. This is what my inner critic says. So I wanted to reglaze this, even though I knew it might crack under the strain. But here's the thing. My client loved it the way it is. And I am delivering it to her tomorrow. So I only have one day to record and share this journey with you. This video is not about the witty humor or polished poetry or beautiful process. No, it's raw and unpolished, just like this chapel. And it's not what I imagined, but it's mine. I also want to show you two other pieces I created during really difficult time. Two rotten bugs. These pieces were supposed to look way different than they look now. Again, I have not planned them to be such dark and glossy finished, but the magic of the kiln took over. They were supposed to have a matte finish. The glaze turned out shiny, and it's not what I expected, and it's not what I planned. But still, those pieces especially this one, is very meaningful to me. And I want to share it with someone. So if you know anybody who is struggling maybe with a creative block or with depression or with chronic sadness, I would love to send them this piece. Just reach out to me in the comments or message and I will send it their way. This particular bug feels so personal to me because I created it at a time when I felt like I was rotting inside, like my life was decaying. And yet, even in that decay, I tried to find beauty and hoped it would turn out more colorful, more vibrant, but the kiln had its own plans, and I still like it. Unfortunately, you cannot hang it directly, but maybe you could frame it and display it that way. For me, this bug is a story about finding beauty in unexpected places, even in moments of darkness. And you know what? I believe that this is what art is. Sometimes it doesn't go as planned. Sometimes it feels like it's falling apart. But even when the cracks appear, even when the colors don't shine the way you hoped, there is still beauty in this process. And I believe someone else will see that beauty too. So if you know someone who struggles, who doesn't feel like he or she is enough, let them remember that your life, their life, it's not done. And the beauty can be found everywhere, even in the imperfections, in the places where you least expect it. And sometimes that's where the most meaningful creations come from. So again, if you know anybody who would deserve this piece, just send it over and I will send it their way. No matter where you are in the world, let it be my welcome of 2025 to share a piece of myself with this vast world. Thank you.